Both baked.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for our sixth fight of the evening. We've got a 185-pound middleweight title fight between Josh Fremd and Dino Juklo. Let's take a look at their stats. The tail of the tape is next. We've got Joshua Fremd, 30 years of age, 5 feet 9 inches tall, 185 pounds, with an amateur record of, I guess it is not 3, it is 3-1, but Josh Fremd is 185 pounds. He's taking on Dino Juklo, 24 years of age. He is a lot taller than 5'5", 185 pounds, with an amateur record of 4 wins and 1 loss.
We got a couple of them out of them.
There was a couple of the proper things. It's a good thing, though, that we know both of the fighters. Both of the guys have fought in Gladiators of the Cage quite a bit. I always like to say Josh Fremd had the one of the highlight clips from Gladiators of the Cage. He had the Spartan kick where he kicked someone's heart out of their body. I think they might have died.
It was caught by someone in the third row, I believe.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's send it over to our ring announcer, Dan Bogan, and he will call in our fighters for this title fight.
At this time, from the blue corner, from the Uniontown Fight Club, Josh Fremd. Cage-side, Josh Fremd.
Making his way to the cage, the big boy Josh Fremd.
It's about to get rowdy, Grant.
I've had the opportunity to train with Fremd in the past. Very, very strong wrestler. Really big guy, too. You can't exactly tell by where you're sitting. I do think he's around 6'2" or 6'3", maybe 6'4", might be 6'5" even. Maybe 6'6". Anyway, he's really big for 185 pounds. It's too bad that the tail of the tape didn't have it right. But we are going to see how tall he is in comparison to the top of the cage here in a second. Josh Fremd has tremendous striking, has got a couple of TKOs on his record, I believe. He did, have the famous Spartan kick. He kicked Jeremy Sakuda into a KO.
His heels were digging into my crotch.
Yeah, he's not afraid to train different places. I've had the chance to train with him out at my gym, and really nice young man, really willing to learn wherever he can and whatever he can. He's trained at the Mat Factory. He's really brought his wrestling up to another level so he doesn't get stalled out by a wrestler, but he likes to bang. He's a good submission guy, trains, fights submission tournaments, does absolute division, does his own division.
Now we need from the red corner, from Stout Training Pittsburgh team, Renzo Gracie, Dino Juklo.
Going out next is Dino Juklo, a submission specialist coming from Renzo Gracie's gym. Another tremendous fighter coming out of Renzo Gracie's academy. I want to take a second, though, to talk about this next portion of our fight, and it's brought to you by our sponsor, KixInAll.com. That's KIXNALL.com. Now, you see a lot of people wearing super cool tennis shoes. We have a lot of sneakerheads around Pittsburgh. It's a very big community. Guys that are wearing the Jordans, throwbacks, different dunks, all that kind of stuff. And KixInAll.com is a website that actually helps you locate and bid on different rare collectible tennis shoes. Now, I don't know if that's kind of your thing. If you want to look cool, if you want people to look at you like you're a cool guy, maybe you should go to KixInAll.com. If you don't want to be cool, you don't want people to like you, you don't want girls to get your phone number, don't go to KixInAll.com. Leave KixInAll alone. But if you want to be the guy in your high school, in your college, at your job, maybe you're a construction worker and you like wearing Jordans to work, it doesn't matter. Go to KixInAll.com. You're going to get a fantastic deal. You're going to get a really nice set of tennis shoes, and everybody's going to turn and look at you when you're walking down the street. KixInAll.com. Gladiators of the Cage.
Grant, you just made me realize why I was never cool or never popular.
Yeah, well, you probably should have had some sweet throwback Jordans.
I found the answer tonight, KixInAll.com. I will have a girlfriend.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, This next contest is for the Gladiators of the Cage Amateur Middleweight Championship, which is vacant. This is for the Championship of the World, being contested under advanced amateur rules, calling for three-minute rounds. First, introducing out of the blue corner, he's part of the No Sleeve Nation. He weighed in at 186 pounds. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, 21 years of age, an amateur record of 3 wins, 1 loss. He fights out of the Uniontown Fight Club from Connellsville, Pennsylvania, Josh Fremd. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 186 pounds. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, 22 years of age, an amateur record of 4 wins, 1 loss. He fights for Stout Training Pittsburgh, Team Henzo Gracie. From Bosnia, Dino Juklo. Let's go to Chip Snyder for the final introductions and instructions.
Okay, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the back. I expect you to obey them and me at all times. I want to have a clean, fair fight. Any questions red? Any questions blue? Touch codes, go back to your corners.
I like this fight a lot here, Grant. I'm anxious to see how Josh is going to handle.
Okay, gentlemen, here we go. Sir, you ready?
His size
Sir,
being
you
even
ready?
an inch
Come
taller.
on, let's bang.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm always excited to see Fremd fight. Dino Juklo has been making a really good showing here in Gladiators of the Cage as well. Both really big, muscular guys, very able to throw a lot of power, a lot of good takedowns.
Right.
I mean, we have seen Fremd lose a decision recently. I think it was last year, he lost a decision to a very high-level wrestler, a guy that was a lot smaller than him, but just a guy that picked him out, out-wrestled him, took him down, laid on him, took him down, laid on him. But Fremd, he is able to bang. He wants to do takedowns. He wants to do a lot of striking. I mean, this is a title fight. He's able to do ground and pound right now. So I think that this is going to be a fight where if he can get himself into a good, sturdy position, he's going to start unloading some leather.
Well, that was his only loss also, and he's went to the Mat Factory, one of the best-known gyms for just pure wrestling and MMA wrestling. And you can tell right now he's already corrected some of those things. And that's the whole evolution of the fighter, Grant. When you lose at the amateur level, you're necessarily not losing because you're learning. If you can learn from those losses, you're ultimately going to become a better fighter. And that's what being a martial artist is all about, Grant.
Absolutely. And MMA is a different sport than a lot of like what you would consider boxing to be, and in a few different ways. But a lot of times boxers will have what you call, quote, padded records.
He's going for the armbar.
Oh, wow.
Here. He's going for the armbar. He's got that armbar hooked deep, Grant.
I think
this is deep.
That.
This is really deep. Josh has to step over his head. He's trying to, but this is super deep.
Yeah, Josh Fremd going to try to
wow, this is deep.
Stop training. Oh my God.
Beautiful.
That's 2 losses tonight for Henzo Gracie, Pittsburgh.
Right?
Oh wait, I'm so sorry.
No.
Wow, I am an absolute idiot. That was Dino Juklo doing an armbar on Fremd. They both
that was Henzo Gracie.
They look kind of similar, man. I'm sorry.
No, they do. I had to do a double take there at one point in the
about
fight.
the
What a
armbar?
beautiful
I stopped it
armbar.
before it got
If we can get
bad.
that replay again, that would be phenomenal. He set it up by actually getting under the leg, underhooking the leg. That way Fremd could not step over. Beautiful setup, Grant.
Absolutely.
I'll let you walk through that one. I know you're very, very accustomed to that move.
Oh, I love that armbar a lot. You can also see I was noticing once he had his right arm hooked under the thigh of Fremd, it's almost like he automatically turned his body perpendicular
Absolutely.
to his opponent.
It makes it extremely difficult to escape. Beautiful, beautiful technician there.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's one of those moves where once he had it set up, I mean, if we can get a look at the replay, we'll walk you on through it. Once you have that move set up, it's almost impossible to get out of.
The great
Really
Fedor
difficult.
Emelianenko made that move very popular. Unbelievable move. Once you hook that leg, here it comes. Walk him through it, Grant.
Absolutely. So here we see Fremd on top. Juklo scoops under the left thigh of Fremd, turns his body perpendicular to Fremd, flips him over, and gets the arm lock.
Super tight.
Alternately, Juklo could have held on to the leg of Fremd and held it against his body, kept Fremd from kicking over at all, but it didn't matter. I mean, that armbar was so deep.
Super deep. Beautiful, beautiful technician Dino is.
Oh, that was a very impressive performance by Dino Juklo. That fight could have gone either way. I mean, really tremendous wrestling in the beginning of the first round by Fremd. It is what it is. Juklo went ahead and took that submission. Let's go to
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Dan
end
Bogan for the
came at
official
1
decision.
minute and 28 seconds of round 1. Via tap out for your winner, fighting out of the red corner, Dino Juklo Mackenzie.
Hi. Did this fight go as you planned?
Exactly how I wanted it to go. I want to thank everyone who came out. Thanks, Stout Training Pittsburgh, Team Henzo Gracie. I want to thank my sponsors, Gus's, Craft Pittsburgh Magazine, After Party at Gus's.
Congratulations.
Let's get up one more time for the champ, Dino Juklo!
That's what I told him, mate, when he did it the first time. I said, watch your foot.
Well, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. What a tremendous performance by Dino Juklo. What do you have to say about that, Chuck Smith?
You know what? Having those long limbs is a great thing until you run up against another submission fighter who has equally long limbs and is a tactician like Dino is, and he made him pay for it. Perfect execution, perfect submission. That's submission of the night in my book so far.
100% submission of the night. Coming up next, we have another amateur women's flyweight title fight. We have Charity Walker taking on Melissa Gastick, both at 125 pounds. But first, a word from our sponsors.